everyone, Tanya here. So earlier today I posted on my Facebook page that I've been using this Wrinkle Erase Cream from CTFO, a company that I'm a rep for, with amazing results. And I love this stuff. And I had a couple people PM me and ask me for like a before and after picture. And then somebody yesterday suggested that maybe I should do a video. So I thought I'll, kill two birds with one stone, and I'll do a video. So what I'll do is I'll put this on. I will pause the video for about 15-20 minutes, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what the results are. Okay, so this product, CTFO, Insta-Lift. Can you see that okay? Insta-Lift, Instant Wrinkle Remover. So this stuff is, this bottle here is about 15 mils. And it actually, I bought this back in August before we went away for our wedding to get married. And I've used it probably about maybe 7 or 8 times since then. So it lasts. I don't know if you can see inside the bottle there. There's still quite a bit in there. Anyway, so you don't need a lot. You just, it kind of goes a long way. It lasts a long time. And it's not something you use every day. It's something that, you're going to use when you're going out somewhere, maybe for dinner, or, it could be date night or whatever. But I use it every once in a while, and sometimes I just use it if I need a pick-me-up, if I haven't had, good sleep, and I'm kind of looking a little bit, sort of run down, like this, like now, this past week I've had that cold that everybody seems to have, and you can kind of still see it in my eyes. I feel really sort of still a little bit under the weather, but at least I'm a little bit better than I was on Monday. So I'll start. I just like wiped my face, washed it. I just kind of wiped it down with a bit of a baby wipe because this is not the first time I've tried to do this video. And before I tried going on pause and then going away and then coming back. And I guess I took a little too long because I came back and it wouldn't let me continue my recording. So I'm going to try and change that this time. So here we go. So first of all, the instructions say that you can, where does it say here? That you can use underneath your, does it say that? I thought I read somewhere that it said that. No, okay. So for some reason I was thinking that it said to use under a moisturizing cream. But what I do is I put my moisturizer on first, and then I put this on. So my skin is really dry, and I find that if I put this on first, because of its tightening effect, not that it would dry out my face, but I kind of had that kind of like tight feeling. When you put a mud mask on and you can feel it drying and it kind of like, kind of constricting. It's not as intense as that, but that was sort of the feeling that I got. And I found that if I put my moisturizer on first, I didn't get that so much. So I kind of put moisturizer on first, put this on, and then put another little bit of a moisturizer on after. So the moisturizer I'm using right now, I use a bunch of different ones, but this one is the one I'm going to use today because it's CTFO. It's the overnight. I don't know if you can even see that, if I can get that in. You can read that okay. It's kind of hard. Anyway, so it's overnight skin rejuvenator cream. And it's actually really, really nice. It has like a really nice, very, very light scent to it. So it's not overpowering. So, like you buy Olay or Revlon or all those really nice creams, they have such a smell to them. Like the scent is so strong. And I have a pretty, I have a super sniffer, okay? So I can smell anything. But this stuff, I wish you guys could smell it. It smells really good. It's like a really, really light scent. So I don't use a lot. Anyway, I think I put too much on. So I just put like the cream on, and this cream actually it absorbs really quickly. That's the other thing I really like. So it's not greasy, like I can, you know, like some of those other creams, I find are too greasy, and you end up, like, you can still feel them all over your hands after you've used them. This stuff isn't like that. It's like gone, but it's like, and it feels great on my skin. Anyway, sorry, it sounds so nasally. I can hear it. Okay, so I'll lift you up here. So if you look like my forehead, you can really see, you know, especially if I do that, you can really see these wrinkles in here, these lines. And this one here, this sucker, this one right here, I've had that one since I was like, I don't know, like 23. I think it's like, you know, from stressing so much. Stressing, it's what kids do. Kids stress you out. And this one right here, my grouchy lines. That's from, you know, trying to figure life out, I think. I don't know. What am I doing here? Anyway, and I have more so on this side, you can see, like, if I can get in close enough, you can see these little lines. And I don't have them so much on this side. And I think really because I sleep on this side. So for like 8 or 9 hours a night, you know, it's crunched up against my pillow. So I think maybe what I need to start doing is alternating the sides I sleep on. Maybe that'll just even it out. I don't know. It won't flatten them, but maybe it'll bring this side up to speed. Anyway, my skin tone is terrible. I look in the mirror, I can see in my camera now, like, I always look like I've been punched in the face or something. But you can see under here too, I have like fine lines, and the skin is really kind of crepey, like, and up here as well. And then, sorry, I'm not very good at the camera. And then on each side of my face, it's like, from smiling, I call these hush puppy lines. Like, you know those dogs, and they've got like the big droopy jowls? It's kind of how I feel. Anyway, so I'm going to start, and I'm going to put this on. And then what I'm going to do is I'll put it on pause. I will come back in about 15 minutes, and I'll show you the results. And then what I'll do is I'll put it on pause again, and I'll leave it another 5 minutes, and then I'll come back. Because really it's like 20 minutes to get the full effect. So you don't need a lot. Where is it? There we go. So you don't need a lot of this. It's just like a pea-size amount on your finger. Rub it in. It says to pat gently all over your face. I don't follow instructions, folks, so I just spread it on. And you have to work quite quickly with it because it does absorb very fast. So another tiny little pea size. I'll put a little, whoops, put a little too much there. If you do that, like you put a little bit too much in one spot, you'll get this little sort of like a white filmy, like a chalky thing. It'll show up. Don't worry about it. All you have to do is wet your fingers a little bit and just smooth it out. It's stuff's pretty easy to work with. I don't know if you remember, a while back, I was at a bridal show a couple of years ago, and they had something, I think it was called Hollywood, and it was basically like this stuff. And I tried it, of course, as a demo to take the wrinkles away, and I was so shocked at how well it worked. But this stuff is pretty awesome. And that stuff, I think, was like $100. This is not. It's like, I don't know, like 40, I think. I'll double check and let you know, but okay, so a little bit up here. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this, and I'll be back in about 15 minutes. We'll see where we're at. Hi guys, so I'm back. It's been about look at the clock. It's been about almost 15 minutes. Maybe that's, yeah, about 15 minutes. So you can see how this stuff is working. Oh, see, I put a little bit too much right there. So I just need to put a little bit of water on that. Just sort of blend that away. Anyway, you can see, like, those wrinkles on my forehead, they're almost gone. And the lines in between my eyes, like, that's pretty awesome. You can see hush puppies. Hush puppies are pretty good. Anyway, so what I'll do after this is I'll put, like, my makeup on, just like a base, like I use a BB cream, so nothing too heavy. And it just makes you look like you've had a really good sleep, like you're really refreshed, like maybe you've just gone on vacation or something. But I love this stuff. And yesterday, when I was talking to a woman at my grandson's school, she couldn't believe that I wasn't his mom. That was a really nice compliment. When I said that I was Carter's grandmother, she was like, wow. She said, I thought that you were like like you're not old enough to be a grandmother. And she said, I thought you were like maybe 30. I'm telling you, it cheered me up big time. But I'm 45. I just turned 45 a couple weeks ago. So that was a huge compliment. And I thought, yeah, man, I'll take it. Anyway, so as you can see, this stuff works. I really like it. And if you're interested in, you know, buying some for yourself or for somebody you know, just hop onto my website, TanyaFletcher.CTFO. Nope, let's start that again. TanyaFletcher.myCTFOCBD.com. And you can find it there. And let me know. Let me know what you guys think. I'd be interested to find out what your results are. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks, guys. Take care. Hope you're well. Bye.